Sevenfold Path, HCI Journeys through Dystopian Sins and Utopian Virtues, and extended abstracts of the CHI Conference on Human Factors and Computing Systems, authored by Eszter, Vigh, Ellen Weir, Joseph Howard, and Anne Roudaut, 2024. Video filmed by Cicely Matthews and Grace Stangroom, directed by Eszter, Vigh, and edited by Grace Stangroom. Oh, I have so many things on my mind as an academic in HCI. There is something I've wanted to write for a long time, but I haven't quite figured it out yet.
Is this how you imagined it, Anne?
Now it's how I imagined it.
Really? Anne, come on.
Right, what do you think about that?
That's even worse than before. That's not giving what I wanted to give, no.
What are you trying to give?
Lust? Like, hello, I'm trying to catch people's attention on the dating apps.
I think you need to have more faith in dating apps. I mean,
Have you been on dating apps recently? Or are you even from this planet?
But, like, you're going to meet so many more people than you would in real life. Mr. Right is going to be out there.
No, he's not. We're on there just to hang out for a couple weeks, not know what we're doing, and then leave. Alright, it's why the birth rate is declining and the population of the world is slowly going to be on a decrease.
We can't just blame that on the internet. I mean, it's not just lustful activities that go on there. People are also, they're collaborative, they're supportive. People find their healthy relationships all the time.
You've really had too much of the delulu to understand the solulu here, alright? We're looking at apps, alright, where you swipe, you see someone for like 2 seconds, and you decide whether or not you want to boink. Other than that...
Yeah, but it can also help with physical interactions, kissing in spaces, for example.
Those are bizarre looking. I have no idea why anyone would go about using that.
Right, what are you doing? You don't
I
need
am
all this
in the
stuff.
middle of something.
No, you're not.
I was watching Netflix on
Yeah,
that
I
one.
can see you're on Instagram on this one as well.
This is still turning on, okay? Cool it.
Right. Club Penguin, I mean, come on.
Rude. You don't see me getting in your business. I needed all of this.
Look, you may be unsustainable with your time and money, but there's really good things that can come from this digital landscape.
What are you talking about?
Well, more awareness for sustainability, for example. People are more aware of, like, unnecessary purchases, for example.
Pause. Okay, like, I'm bored of this conversation. You are boring. I'm gonna go back to doom scrolling.
Stop gambling away your time. Come on. You don't need all this.
That means that I'd have to talk to you, like, as a person. No, I'd rather just look at these work memes official.
But if you're healthy with how you use the internet, I mean, you can have such a good work-life balance. Remote learning and working, for example. Come on, get outside.
Were you saying something?
Okay, right.
Have you seen our paper? Do you know why we did that to the paper? Any idea? We wanted people to look at it. We wanted to capture their attention. Their attention.
I have faith in our viewers that they're interested in what we have to say.
They're interested in what we have to say? Why? What, like, I want their attention just so they spend a little bit of time looking at me so that I can...
I mean, it's not all greed online. It's also... It allows for collaboration between users and, like, charitable fundraising.
On what planet have you even heard of deceptive patterns? We are trying to milk the consumer for everything that they have. Taking their health, their money, everything. We're going to take their happiness at the end of it, too. We have people addicted to shopping.
But there's policies against this exploitation, like
What?
GDPR, for example.
What does that even mean? So you don't know either. you serious? What are you doing? It is the middle of the day.
In our digital age, I mean, everyone's so lazy. Are they even watching the video anymore? I bet they're on Candy Crush.
Why would you say that?
Oh, I mean, we're getting lazier and lazier as a society. We're not even learning anymore. We get AI to do everything for us. And we shop online. We can't even be bothered to go to our front door.
So these things that you're viewing as like laziness, have you thought about it as an accessibility tool? Like now all the people that previously couldn't go grocery shopping because maybe they had so much on, or they are physically disabled and can't leave their house readily, or maybe they would need another person to help them load their groceries into a vehicle. Maybe they can't even get a ride or any sort of transport to get to the shops. Now they have access to food. A necessity for life.
It's there. But I mean, you can't deny the fact that in academia we're lazy. I mean, in our digital age, does that ring a bell?
Okay, it's happened like a couple times before. But I'm learning, okay? I'm learning. I'm trying my best.
I don't know about you guys, but I see what other people have online and I want it. That envy, it just drives me to enter competitions and to just work harder, get a lifestyle that I usually couldn't achieve just being lazy. I mean, look at all this, I want it.
No, I think we go online just for the sense of community, right? We show each other a little bit of kindness. We want to, meet people that maybe are an ocean away, that are maybe living with the same condition we're living with. Maybe we're looking for friends that are interested in the same things we're interested in. Social media can be a great place for community and showing each other support.
You know a community that doesn't support each other? Academia is driven by envy and just bringing each other down and careerism, but it's what drives us to be better than other people, to have more citations than them. That's why I wrote this paper.
Well, why don't you show yourself a little bit of kindness? Here you go. Right, doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that give you the warm and fuzzies?
Not really.
Okay. This is an ad. We've been sponsored by the University of Bristol Alumni and Friends and
the UKRI.
If you are a University of Bristol student trying to get to a conference, contact these folks. Thank you.
I don't know about you guys, but I like to present myself in a certain way, show off my awards, and that's also online. I like to have a little je ne sais quoi, and if that's fake, so what? I'm fake, but I want people to think I'm cool, so...
No! Okay, have a little humility, Ellen, alright? We have to be humble. We've been given all these opportunities, but we cannot look like we're prideful, otherwise we're not going to be able to get people on board with our research and kind of build community in the HCI space.
Oh, community? There's not a community online that's humble or whatever, and there isn't one in academia. I mean, have you heard of misattribution? Yeah, the biggest research with the most citations.
Excuse you? I mean, have you read our paper? Alright? Our co-author, Joseph, my intern, the intern who helped us actually run the study and actually get the ideas off the ground, and we had to do the initial data analysis. Ellen, what is that? Are you asking these people for money? Ellen, you could crowdsource, alright? If it's an idea worth fighting for, you'll find your community of people who are interested in that sort of work. This is shameful. You should be ashamed of yourself. You and your pride need to pack it up.
Do you ever just... Ugh! It's just the anonymity just allows for you to just say every thought in your head. Then that means other people also can do that. But then you can just be raffled together. It's great.
Why don't we have a little bit of patience with other people, alright? And ourselves, because we all make mistakes, and sometimes acting out of emotion is not the best thing to do, alright? You want to take a deep breath. And I'm left on my own. Alright, just cool it a little bit, alright? Be nice to people.
What's the point of being nice to people? Cancel culture is the best thing about being online. I mean, misinformation, it can't spread because you just ruin people's lives.
So, why don't you try some constructive criticism instead? So you're going to give people, all right, an opportunity to have action points, okay? Give them the chance to clean up their act, and then see how you get on. Maybe they turn over a new leaf. Maybe you learn something too, and that's great for everyone.
What's the fun in that?
It's called having a little bit of patience, okay? A little bit.
Rewind. Consider the 7 deadly sins and 7 heavenly virtues as a truth negotiation within yourself. Not everything is cut and dry, and maybe you are working in a grey area. It could be interesting to consider that the consequences of our work goes beyond research ethics, and maybe we should encompass morality in HCI.